What's going on, everyone? I'm Travis Brown with the Eagle, and we're here with a pop quiz with Connor Choate of the Fighting Texas Aggies. He is the 12th man long snapper. How's it going, man?
Yes, sir. Going good. Just waiting for game day.
I mean, we'll just got to start with what's fall camp been like? How ready are you to get out there for the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's been long. This offseason's felt longer than others. I feel like spring ball went by very slow, so it's just going to be nice to be in front of the fans at Kyle Field, so really looking forward to it. I know the team is as well.
Year 2 of being the 12th man. I know we were talking before. It seems like it's been year 5 or something like that. I know we asked you a lot at the beginning how maybe after the announcement your life might have changed, but going into year 2, how has your life changed? How is things different around campus and around the football facility?
Yeah, I mean, definitely going from no one really knowing who the long snapper is to kind of a lot of people know who I am now. It's definitely different, but I'm very fortunate and blessed to be in this position that I'm in. And, I feel like last year it was kind of overwhelming at some points, but I feel like I kind of more grounded and controlling it now. So
what's the craziest or funniest on-campus interaction you've had with someone, like going to class or something?
So it was actually walking through here after a game last year. I had one guy asked to sign both of his shoes.
Just like his
just his shoes, like right here, and I did it, and it was like hilarious.
Did you check eBay or anything later to see if there's a pair of dad New Balances or something on?
No, I haven't, but I probably need to get a cut maybe.
Yeah. So I know another thing we talked about early was the intensity of running that flag out. Did you have any flag miscues last year?
There was. It might have been against Prairie View. It might have slipped at one point, but I caught it. Okay, so, but if you look right here, it looks tall, but like the flag can easily get up there. Because when we were doing practice runs last year, I kept hitting the field goal post. We were like, all right, man, well, we better just hope you don't hit it. So I've learned to keep it down until I get past the field goal post.
So let's go back a little bit to your history. You went to Coppell High School before coming here, up in the DFW Metroplex. Were you always a long slapper? What did football look like in high school for you?
So I played lacrosse and football, but football was my main sport going into high school, but I wasn't very good at it. I was JV2, backup tight end, so I wasn't playing that much. I was like, all my friends are going up to varsity next year. It's junior year. I got to figure out a way to get up there. And I went up to my coach. I was like, hey, can I just be a long snapper? Like, I'm just going to be out of your hair. And that's all I wanted to do. And he's like, are you sure? Like, I was like, heck yeah. I want to be on varsity. So, yeah. So he was cool with it, and, the rest is history. So.
How long does it take you to, I know there's not a lot of things that you have to do, but you have to be really good, almost perfect at it. How long did it take to get the mechanics down of long snapping? And what was the hardest part?
Yeah, I'd say before I got, at least serviceable, I'd say around probably senior year of high school is when I kind of started picking it up and actually being really good at it. I'd say the hardest part still is getting the laces out on field goal when I snap it. Mm-hmm. I try to make Nick's job as easy as possible, but it's sometimes this odd shaped ball doesn't want to, cooperate with me sometimes. So yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, cool. So, well, and I mean, I guess with the recruiting class Jimbo was able to bring in here, maybe your chances at tight end in college might looking a little. There's so many people. Did they have to get a new room for that tight end room with how many people there are now?
Yeah, man. I think with the new facility that the tight end room is going to be the biggest room that they have. It might just be the new team room. So
nice. Well, you mentioned it earlier too in high school, lacrosse. I know lacrosse is a little bit of a up and coming sport in the Metroplex, but how'd you get into lacrosse and what did that look like in high school?
Yeah, so lacrosse was my first sport I actually played. Competitively, like on a real team and stuff. That started from my brother. My brother played lacrosse. He kind of got me into it. We'd always, get our sticks out, play a little catch, whack each other with it, I mean, it was everything. But some of my greatest memories in high school was playing lacrosse and, play with that team because that's when I could prove I was a real athlete, in the springtime. I wasn't just, snapping the ball. I could say, hey, guys, I can run, I can throw, I can, shoot. So.
What position did you play?
I played long stick midi.
Gotcha. Well, it seems like the logical question with a lot of these is like, how does sport X contribute to your position in sport Y, but is there any crossover from lacrosse to long snapping?
I'd say it just made me more athletic,
Yeah, okay.
I guess. My cuts maybe when I'm covering on a kick. But, yeah, I mean, it makes you tougher. I mean, you get whacked with a metal stick, so.
Any other former lacrosse players on the team? Anybody get out there and?
No, but I'll tell you one that would be really good is Evan Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah,
he'd be good at lacrosse.
He'd be the best player.
Okay.
If he starts picking up a lacrosse stick, some people in the Major League Lacrosse League are going to be out of jobs.
So away from football, what are some of your hobbies?
I love playing Xbox.
Yeah.
I like playing Xbox. I like MLB The Show. I like playing that. I like fishing. I love my Kansas City Chiefs, and I actually just started liking MLB baseball this year. So
What about your team?
I like the Royals.
The Royals? Okay.
They're not the best.
What
but-
you had this Kansas City connection. What's up with that?
So all my dad's side of his family is from Missouri, and
Gotcha.
I actually grew up a Missouri fan. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually, when Missouri and A&M were still in the Big 12, that's when I was cheering for Missouri. So
pretty cool to get to go play there last year.
yes, sir, very. It was a little smaller than I was like the stadium when I was 4. I thought it was the biggest stadium ever. Then coming here obviously was changed that. So
Sure. Xbox, the show, MLB The Show, is how many home runs has your creative player hit in a season? Like,
I'm actually a pitcher.
Oh, you're a pitcher. Okay.
My
Strikeouts.
my ERA is around 1.4. Actually choked away the World Series. I was playing for the White Sox.
Yeah.
Tim Anderson wasn't too happy with me after the game.
Have you taken that over to Schlossnagle and any of the guys over there and said, listen, my virtual guy can really help you out?
So Blake Boast on the team, he's kind of my baseball guy now.
Okay.
So he knows that I'm super giddy about baseball now. And so I'll always ask him baseball questions, and obviously I got into it. Actually, A&M baseball got me into the MLB baseball. It was kind of like, okay, Aggie baseball, and I went to MLB. But I always ask Blake Boast, how do you, because in the MLB The Show, I can't hit right on right, so I can't
Right.
imagine doing it in real life. So
You're pretty active on Twitter. What's the most interesting Twitter interaction that you've had? One that sticks out, one's funny.
there's this guy named Beans.
Beans.
Yeah, and his name is Connor Choate's #1 fan, so he's always really funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
Have you figured out who Beans is?
I think he wants his alter ego to be like that secret, so I'm just not gonna ask questions.
Okay, cool. Well, big start of the season this Saturday. What's coming out of fall camp? What are you the most excited about this team?
I'm excited to watch Samar Stewart and Evan Stewart, and also getting a chance to see how the offense, gels together with Haynes. And
If
also,
your name is Stewart, you want to see how.
oh yeah,
good they do.
I'm a Stewart guy, no doubt, no doubt, on both sides of the ball. So looking forward to the young guys competing, looking forward to the offense, seeing what they can do out there, and also Coach Durkin, see what he's got up his sleeve.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, as a long snapper, I know you have your times that are important in the field, but do you kind of get a perspective as a little bit of a fan too? Because you're.
Yeah. I'd say I'm the closest thing to a fan as a player can get, because the specialists don't really have a side or a bias. We just take it for what it is, and I guess we have a little bias towards the offense because they determine whether we punt or kick a field goal. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd say the specialists have a good perspective on things as a whole.
I got 3 more for you. You reminded me of one. Nick Constantino. He's from Australia. What's the weirdest thing that he's said? What's the thing that is so Australian you can't get over
Oh man, he calls McDonald's Mackers. He's like, you want some Mackers? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Don't they call Burger King something different there too? Like Hungry Jacks or something? You need to check in on it with that.
They have any word we have, they make it cooler with whatever they say. So
Okay. I don't know, and again, we're going to go back to tight ends just on the same thing. Theo Mellon-Olstrom, have you gotten to chat with him very much?
Yeah.
What's a suite, having a suite on the team?
It's I can tell the Australians are not happy that they're not the only foreign people on the team anymore. So now kind of everybody's like, oh my gosh, Theo, you're from Sweden. It's no longer, oh my gosh, Nick or Moko, you're from Australia.
That's awesome.
So-
That's awesome. Okay, we'll close out with this. what is a successful season? What would it be for you personally, and what would it be for the team?
Oh man, I'd say for the team, I'd say a national championship obviously would be a success, but just all like coming together as a team, I feel like would be a successful season, whatever that looks like. Finishing every game, knowing that we left it all out there would be a successful season, but also me just doing my job. I never want to be in the way of us not winning a game or hurting the team. So as long as I don't do that, I deem it a success.
Connor, I think you passed the pop quiz. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, man. Big thanks to him for joining us, and be sure to check the Eagle, myaggienation.com, for all great content from A&M football this season.